everybody. We're in St. Louis, Missouri, a town where they love singing the blues, and they are about to take to the ice here. We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dot. The Red Wings will look to go in the offensive as they win the opening draw. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Dishes it off. And that doesn't reach the net. The Blues have it behind the cage. Feeds it over. Oh, what a stop by Bennington.
This is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself in position to just react. When you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. The Red Wings start with the puck in their own end. And now it's grabbed by Parayko. Detroit's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Rocked over the open ice. And now he passes it to Thomas. And he takes the feed. Takes a shot. Turns aside that blast. The Blues move the puck in the defensive zone. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Passes it over to DeBrincat. Siders lugging the puck. And he takes the dish. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. From the left side, takes the pass. Gaining momentum along the wing. And that's stolen by Puck. Glove save! Quick reflexes. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on.
Coaches will always tell you, right from the onset of a game, right from puck drop, you want to make sure you're on your toes and you physically engage to get into the game right away. Well, that hit right there, that is physically engaging, all right. You can see the entire bench lights up with that one.
While the centers are jammed up, nice job on the winger to steal the puck. Detroit's got it along the wall. Quick pass across to Holloway. Gains the zone through the middle. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Moves it quickly over to DeBrincat. Detroit's playing it through the neutral zone. Moves the puck along the half wall. The Blues have it now. Back to the point it goes. He stopped it! He stopped it!
Oh, he's like a rubber band, James. I thought he was out of the net, but he finds his way back in to make that save. I don't think anyone minds watching that one again, James. I mean, he's so dialed in his crease. You think this is all but in, and then he comes out of nowhere to make that spectacular save. He never gives up, and he finds a way to get to it.
Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Blues take it along the wall. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. And he sends it across to Copper. Oh, smart heads-up read. Takes the pass. They score! And a great start for the home team here.
Well, there's an old quote, chance favors the prepared mind, and I'm telling you, James, it just looked like they were ready from puck drop, and a quick strike gets the fans a-blaring. We're going to talk about the goal, but how about getting to those tight spots in and around the paint, and then the ability to finish with a quick wrister? That's a great goal.
Blues have come out very hungry in this one, and look at this, they get the 1-0 lead.
The coach was talking to us at the pregame skate about how important it is to get off to a good start, not let anyone into the game to start it in your barn, and you couldn't have drawn this one up any prettier.
Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. The Blues have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And now it's over to Neighbors. in transition. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Here's a short pass to Neighbors. Detroit's got possession at center. Great hands to handle the saucer feed. St. Louis has possession of it now. Loose puck battle along the boards. St. Louis looks to break out of their own end. Quick pass to Holloway.
Tarchenko is so effective in the O-zone. I mean, he knows how to put the puck to the net. He got the go-ahead goal earlier, and now he's looking for more.
Puts it away to keep the pressure on. Monster save by Gibson.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Lots of time left in this period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Across the line along the left wall. Here's a shot. Oh, what a blocker stop by Bennington. Good defensive stop at the poke check. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. And he feeds it down to Kyrou. Handles it along the blue line. Great defensive effort with the stick. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Detroit's gained possession along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Broberg. Gaining momentum up along the side. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Detroit's got the puck. Takes the feed at the back end. There's a firm collision. Detroit's ready to go on the attack. Taken by Berggren. The Blues have it from their own end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. And here's a pass to DeBrincat. And he gives it over to Raymond. Pushes it across to Tarchenko. Moves it to Kyrou. Right in the open ice, that one's picked off. Strong defensive effort. Detroit's got it along the wall. The Blues skip it up along the boards. Picked off, trying to be too cute on the pass.
The Red Wings have been playing great defensively. Their sticks are in the right position, but they need to make good on them. This game is awfully close.
And he makes a save there. Feeds it on over to Raymond. Across the line from center. St. Louis gains a hold of it. Quick feed to Bjugstad. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Tries to feed it over to Raymond. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow! Slides it across to Kyrou. Handles the puck. Sends it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Moves it quickly over to Raymond. St. Louis takes possession of the neutral zone. Great extension on his part to break it away. St. Louis has it in the offensive end. Rips it. And knocks off Carton as it hits a body. Deep inside his own end, right in front. Can he get out of pressure? Here's a short pass to DeBrincat. Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his face away, and it goes the other way.
Coming to the front of the net. And he goes back to regroup. Detroit's got the puck in their own end. Here they come up along the wing. Quick shot. A simple stop with the glove by Bennington. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up.
Well, the puck doesn't go in at either end of the ice here, but both teams are trading grade A chances right now. There is a ton of pace and volume of shots to this game right now.
The Blues have had way more chances offensively, and as a result, they're leading in this one. Thomas takes possession right off the draw. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. And he sidesteps the check there. Can hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Detroit's got a hold of the puck now. And he totally whiffs on that one. Receives the pass. Sends it into the offensive zone. Takes it to the net. And a poke check knocks the puck away. He's got a little jump. He's in the clear. Oh, save!
Binnington's last save was so impressive, James. Really a last-ditch effort to find the puck. When you out-battle, when you out-will your opponent, everyone around you gets energized. Just look at the bench. Everyone is elevated because of that save.
Works it across to Koch. Gets the puck in deep. The Blues gain control of the puck. Buchnevich is stick handling in his own zone. The Red Wings take possession in the defensive end. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Detroit's got it in their own zone. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up.
Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. The Blues lead it 1-0. St. Louis wins the face-off in the neutral zone. Plays the body. Makes the save, but barely with that one. Quick pass to Johansson. The Red Wings are across the line and into the offensive end. And that's picked off at the defensive end. And now it's to Neighbors. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Detroit's got possession of the puck. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Moves it to Sundqvist. Broken up at center by DeBrincat. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. St. Louis has the puck. And he moves it up to Tucker. Detroit's got the puck along the boards. Great poke check on the reach. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Moves the puck down low. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end.
The Red Wings have been picking off passes left, right, and center. You know the coach is going to like this, but it has to transition to offense. This game's awfully close. There's always certain players that know when something needs to happen in a game. Listen, they're trailing in this one, and you have to be aware of how you can ignite your team. Well, that is a huge hit, and you can see just in the response that it elicits from the bench.
The Blues continue to lead midway through the first. They have really put on an offensive clinic so far. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. And now it's grabbed by Seider. Detroit's moving it up the ice. Oh, he'll feel that one. And that's deflected. Quick feed to Sherrod. And he takes the feed. Puck picked up by Broberg. Taken by Shen. Feeds it up ahead.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Moves it quickly over to Holloway. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. The Red Wings gain control of the puck against the wall. Takes the feed. Here we go. Puck's in deep. The Blues have it now. Plays the body into that play. Here's a short pass to Bjugstad. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck in their own end. Takes it across the blue line. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Detroit's got the puck. St. Louis gains control of the puck. The Red Wings gain possession in their own end. Slides it diagonally to Van Riemsdyk. Tries to dangle and the puck slips away.
Larkin's close to finding a hole there and gets an extra move. Thought he had a little more
St. Louis has possession of it now. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Quick pass to Fowler. Slides the puck across to Torchenko. Fires it on net. Makes the save. Cool and calm under pressure. Scooped up along the wall by Neighbors. Knocks it into the offensive zone. The Blues have it against the wall. Up the neutral zone now. The Blues play it along the boards. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away.
And he gets all of that one as it was teed up with the slapper, but he turns it aside.
The Blues have been the better team in this first period. More scoring opportunities, and as a result, more goals. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Up along the wing. Dumps the puck in. St. Louis has possession of the puck. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Slides the puck over.
Shot! Oh, that one comes up short as he just gets enough of that one.
And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Moves it to Thomas. The Red Wings have it from their own end.
Takes it into the slot. Scores! They tied it up, and we are back to even.
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens. I love this goal because this is a combination of quickness and explosiveness here. You just look at the stride and how powerful it is. It creates the speed and the momentum to get him to the net for this goal.
Detroit's even things up here in the back half of the first.
Well, yeah, they're more connected right now, James. I felt like they started the period, they were back on their heels, and they couldn't get out of their zone with any type of continuity. Well, now they've kind of righted the ship right now. They're in their rhythm, and they've got back to an equal score.
Handles the pass. And a smart heads-up play to put that away by Kane. Here's a chance! And there's the save. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Tosses it on to Shen. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Scrum along the boards. Slides the puck down low. Back to the point, they set it up. And that's blocked. Stopped by the goaltender. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Past the midway mark in this period, we got a tie game. And they win the draw on their own end. Picked off, tried to be too cute on the pass. The Red Wings gain possession along the wall. And he coughs it up with the pass. And the puck's knocked loose. Grabs it in his own end. Quick pass across to Berggren. Detroit's gained the line and into the zone. Berggren's got it to the side. Picked up along the boards by Gustafsson. Torchenko's moving the puck through his own zone. And now it's grabbed by Joseph. Quick feed to Torchenko. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. St. Louis has the puck in their own end.
You hate it when you ice the puck and it comes 200 feet back to your zone. Got to give your center a tap on the pads after you win that one and get out.
Running up Main Street and on the attack.
Detroit's looking to break out of their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone.
Passes it over.
And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Moves it quickly over to Gustafsson. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. And the intensity's starting to ramp up here after that hit. Puck grabbed by Fowler. Went for the dirty dangle, and it goes sideways.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
Binnington's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Here in the back half of this period, we are all tied up in this one. The Red Wings will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play. Puts it on net. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Gibson.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
The Blues gain control of the puck. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. The Blues have it now. Bukestad's got the puck. Tries to feed it over to Parayko. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Appleton. On-man rush. Shot. And a strong defensive effort to get in front of that. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. Gaining momentum along the wing. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Grabbed along the boards by Parayko. Oh, what a blocker stop by Gibson. Carries the puck inside the neutral zone. Fires it. Misses the net and will play on.
Well, you work so hard to get these opportunities, and you have to find a way to execute and take advantage of your position on the ice.
Takes a shot. Comes up with the stop. We're going to face off after the puck stays covered up. Here in the late going of the frame, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Red Wings win it. Lets it rip. Assist, no. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. And the puck's booted away. Can't maintain possession after that hit. St. Louis looks to get things going now with the puck. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Oh, he got rocked there.
He got crushed, James, but it looked like it was a clean hit, but then just stayed flying.
St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. Oh, just like that, steals the puck and goes the other way. Detroit's got the puck in the defensive end. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. Taken along the wall by Parayko. And the puck skips away after that move.
He is so dangerous when the puck is on his stick in the offensive zone, but he tries one too many moves and he loses the puck.
Here's a short pass to Sherrod. Oh, what a save in front!
Binnington's dialed in and outstanding at anticipating the play here, James. He recognizes exactly where the greatest
Scores! And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line. Coaches and staff always preach that hard work leads to opportunity, and this is an exact case of it, James. Being hard and tenacious on retrieval and then finding an opportunity out of it, that's reward right there.
Detroit's gone up by 1 after that goal here in the first.
Well, yeah, and it certainly changes the mindset. You got a little bit of jump to your step. You're more confident, and now you got to attack. You got to push when your opponent's down.
The Blues win the faceoff. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Picked up along the boards by Gustafson. Works it across to Larkin. Takes the feed. The Blues have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Mayu's taking it from his own end. The Red Wings take possession in the defensive end. Quick pass to Bukestad. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Picked up along the wall by Neighbors. Detroit's gained possession along the boards. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Huge steal at his own end.
Sometimes when you're winning, you get overconfident and try and overhandle the puck, and this is what follows, a turnover. coach isn't going to be very happy. You got to game manage, you got to puck manage, and you got to make sure you make the correct play. Sometimes simple is better.
The Red Wings have it in the offensive zone. The Blues move it ahead. Moves it to Churchill. Off the deflection. Oh, he got huddled by Gibson. The Blues have manufactured a lot of chances here in this first period, but they still find themselves trailing late. Detroit's going to start with the puck on their own end. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. Dumps it in. St. Louis has it near the wall. Looking for space inside the D zone.
Big time hit and had some hot sauce on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. You can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
First period nearly in the books here. Quick feed to Edmondson. Shot! Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. A great read as he takes it away.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Detroit's going to play it from the corner. That's blocked by Binnington.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Red Wings lead it 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Oh, the thievery coming up with the puck on the play. Fantastic save! From the left wing, takes the feed. Here they come on the attack. Here's a shot. Turns it away. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. St. Louis takes possession off the draw. Puts it on net for the point, and that goes wide. A chance in front. Oh, what a stop as he uses his paddle to swat it away.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Both sides getting ready for this face-off, and Cheryl, I can think of a keeper right now who would love nothing more than another minute here.
Well, he's extremely fatigued, right, James? So this is a critical juncture of the game. If you're on the offensive side of the puck, you want to continue to wear down your opponent because you know that this goaltender is fatigued, he's vulnerable, and you got to find a way to capitalize on the opportunity.
The Blues continue to trail despite multiple scoring opportunities here in the late stages of this first period. Detroit's won the face-off deep in their own end. Siders moving the puck through his own zone. Takes a shot. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. There's the buzzer. 20 minutes in the books. Second period just around the corner. Welcome back, She's Pounder. I'm Sabalski. You do you, and here comes period number 2. And they'll get after it here with period number 2 now officially underway. All right, partner, we've got a pretty good sample size of what we've seen in this one tonight. Your assessment?
The Blues had a strong period, James. I really liked the first 20 minutes, their effort, their underlying numbers. They had the majority of possession, but they are trailing by 1. So they're going to have instincts around the net, look to attack, drive, and put it by the tender.
Detroit's got the puck along the boards. Just gets enough to keep it out. And doesn't go. Shuts him down.
What a great job of tracking the puck. Not 1, but 2 consecutive saves.
Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. Detroit's got control of it now from their own end. Here they come on the rush. Too much congestion in front. Big time stop there. Moves the puck. Fowler's going to play it against the half wall. Denied by the puck stopper. Gibson's going to keep and hang on for the whistle and just slow it down a little bit here.
As a goaltender, you always have to be mentally focused and ready to make a save, James. He hasn't been busy this period, but they're in the lead, so it's a safe play. He elects to hold on.
St. Louis goes to work in the offensive zone. And a great save. Broken up at center. Kyrou's got it against the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Sauter. The Blues take possession here in the open ice. St. Louis takes it across the line. Puck scooped up by DeBrincat. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Quick shot! Big time stop! No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Kyrou's got it in the defensive end. Directed over to Edvinsson. Unable to reach that one. Along the halfway of the puck. Detroit's got possession of the puck. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Through pass ahead. The Red Wings carried along the wall. Binnington's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. St. Louis has had multiple scoring opportunities, but they're still trailing early in this second period. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Intercepted in the offensive end by Appleton. And that was stopped. Quick cross-ice pass to Mayu. Gets it over to Bjugstad. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Puck picked up by Edvinsson. Shakes off the coverage. Slides it across. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Slides it diagonally to Bjugstad. The Red Wings gain control of it. Gets the puck over to Rasmussen. Detroit's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Here's a shot. Turned aside with the glove by Binnington. Slides the puck ahead to Torpedo. Stars make it 3 in a row, and they're humming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in. Well, he's not going to get a point, but he certainly will get the fist bumps on the bench. I mean, he initiated that contact to allow his team to even have the puck. I mean, that is impact.
Detroit's extended the lead to 2.
Well, James, it's exactly where you want to be. You have a 2-goal cushion here, but you also know that your opponent's going to start pressing. There's a lot of game left here, and if they get within 1, they'll be within striking distance.
Reads the pass perfectly and picks it off.
The Red Wings have been playing great defensively. Their six are in the right position, but they need to make good on them. This game is awfully close.
Moves it quickly over to Sundqvist. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. There's another for the hit parade. The Blues have it against the wall. Here's a short pass to Parayko. Picked off by Joseph. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Shot. Oh, a clutch save.
Gibson's had a solid night between the pipes, James. I mean, he's done everything he could to stop the puck, as indicated by his save percentage, but his team has also been really strong. Got the confidence of their netminder, and they've created a ton of opportunities.
And he's got the answer for that one. Grabbed along the board by Rasmussen. Handles the puck at the point. Denies him. He got all of it. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. St. Louis on the attack. Sends the pass over. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Slides the puck across to Raymond. And we've got it outside with a face-off looming. Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Sooners won the draw inside the neutral zone. Taken along the wall by Tucker. Bumstad's got the puck in his own zone. Reaches out and uses the stick. Quick pass to Larkin. With the puck inside the defensive zone. Dished on over to Raymond. Van Riemsdyk's got in the offensive end. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Pass to Neighbors. Moves it to Van Riemsdyk. And he serves it across to Sherratt. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Oh, I know what he was trying to do there, James. He thought he had it with that move, but he created some space for himself, but unfortunately loses the handle and it dies on his stick.
Detroit's got the puck in their own end.
Here they come through center and into the offensive end.
The slide of the net. Taken by Holloway. Quick feed to Tucker. Passes the puck over to Thomas. Broken up at center by Van Riemsdyk. Drives to the paint. Denies him. Runs him hard into the wall. And a good heads-up defensive play in the open ice. Loose puck and they're off to the races. The Blues gain control of the puck. Moves the puck to Thomas. Looks to make a play over to Holloway. Here's a short pass to Allerton. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
Gibson's dialed in and able to redirect that puck to the corner.
Takes the bank pass feed. The Blues have it from their own end. Moves the puck to the attacking area. Angles it over to Rasmussen. Fires it on net. And there's the save on the play. And it's kicked away. And that's intercepted by Appleton. And now it's grabbed by Broberg. Detroit's gained possession along the boards. Handles that one. Here's a chance. Sends it in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Slides the puck to Broberg. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender. Detroit's got it in their own zone. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Billington.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. The reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
St. Louis has it in the defensive end. And that's picked up by Seider. Moves it quickly over to Berggren. Quick pass to Broberg. The Blues will play it in their own end. Here's a chance. And not much on that one.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so strong. He's able to hold on to the puck even though the defenders are right on him. Binnington's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that, but he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The Red Wings are up 3-1. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Oh, what a save by Binnington. Moves it to Shen. Feeds the puck to Kyrou. Detroit's looking to break out of their own end. The Blues get hold of the puck along the boards. Quick pass across to Parayko. Lights him up into the boards. And that's off a stick. Oh, he shoots the leg to make the save. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Blue Jays have been impressive to watch tonight. They've had a lot of shots on net, and they lead it here in the second. Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent. St. Louis plays it up ahead. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Feeds the puck over to Parayko. Quick feed to Tortorella. Detroit's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Directs it on over to Gustafsson. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Joseph. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. The Blues take it along the wall. Detroit's got the puck along the boards. Here they come up along the wing. Shot! And he gets just enough of it to keep it out for the back of the net. Battle along the wall. St. Louis looks to get things going now with the puck. Takes the feed ahead from the left side. Joseph's got it in the offensive zone. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Detroit's got a hold of the puck. Sends a pass over. Fires it. Well save made by Binnington.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. The Red Wings have been getting solid offensive contributions, leading 3-1. The Blues come up with the defensive zone draw. Takes the feed behind his own net. And it's a textbook ball contact there. Knocks the puck away in the open ice. The Red Wings gain possession. Passed up ahead. St. Louis gains a hold of it. Tries to feed it over to Thomas.
Soderblom, Wade snaps him too, and he gets back to the bench to get a new one and back into the play.
Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. The Red Wings have a decided edge in the shot department and also in the score as well here in the second. Detroit's got it in the defensive zone. Across the line. Moves the puck along the half wall. Big-time defensive play.
Sometimes when you're winning, you get overconfident and try and overhandle the puck, and this is what follows, a turnover. Coach isn't going to be very happy. You got to game manage, you got to puck manage, and you got to make sure you make the correct play. Sometimes simple is better.
Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Nowhere for that shot to go through. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. And he was ready for that one. The Red Wings will play it from the defensive zone. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Passes on over to Sherratt. The Blues gain possession in their own end. St. Louis plays it along the wing. And he loses control of the puck. Raymond's moving it ahead. To the low slot. And the save. Oh, it stops him again.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
Oh, and he cracks it perfectly in the offensive end. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. 3-1 is where we're sitting. Fans being treated to a lot of offense thus far. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. With an even better save. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. And they'll start with possession. Stones him on the one-timer. Works the cross to Holloway. Into the middle of the neutral zone. soul. Detroit's been rewarded for their high activity in the offensive zone with lots of shots, and they lead it here in the second. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Textbook poke check by Code. Oh, no respect for your teammates doing that. What a block. Dumps it into the ozone. And he takes the pass. From off the wall and onto his stick. St. Louis has it in their own zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And the puck departs the zone. Here's a short pass to Fowler. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. St. Louis takes possession of the neutral zone. Here's a chance behind the net. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Slides it back to the blue line. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Shuts him down. St. Louis gains the zone. Into the corner of the attacking area. Picked up along the boards by Larkin. The Red Wings are in transition. Moves it quickly over to Rasmussen. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Rasmussen's such a great player, James. He's got great hands and in-tight skill, but just that extra move there, it's a tricky one, and he gets lost in it.
The Blues take possession in the defensive end. Takes a shot, and he catches that one with the glove. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Well past the midway mark of this period. Been a pretty good offensive display, at least for one side. 3-1 is where we sit. The Red Wings win the draw. St. Louis has it near the wall. Stop that one. Quick shot. Counter punch, they serve him.
You said it, counter punch. You know the coach is going to love this quick, timely response. When you look down your bench, you got to know that there's personnel that can go out there and provide some energy for your team. They just did it. I love the way he gets the position here, James, and makes himself available to get a stick on that shot. I mean, to redirect and deflect that puck, it's not easy. Sometimes your body's taken, but when your hands are free and your stick's free, that can happen.
St. Louis has suddenly reminded everyone there's a lot of time left in this one, Cheryl.
And I'm not sure it was said between the first and second, James, but something was, because they're physically and emotionally engaged in this one, and they got themselves within one.
The Blues have it against the wall. Good hit on the play. The Blues move to the offensive zone. Answers the call with a big save. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. The Red Wings have had a lot of jump in their steps since the drop of the puck in this one, and they lead it here in this second period. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. The Red Wings have it behind the net. Here they come. Looks to set up at the point now. Turns that one away.
Binnington's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
Past the midway mark of the frame, St. Louis still needs one more goal in order to even things up. And with the two tied up off the face-off, a great read to grab possession of the puck. And he takes the feed. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. Skates across the blue line. And a stick breaks that up. And some good footwork to kick it away. DeBrinket's taking it from his own end. Handles the pass from the right wing. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. From the open ice, they gain the line. puck from behind the cage. Makes his presence known on the ice. Off the left wing and into center. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps it at bay.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
The Red Wings get a hold of the puck along the boards. Pass back to the point. Here's a shot, and that's blocked in traffic. Takes the feed, moving in. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Picked up along the wall by Fowler. And he coughs it up with the pass. Here he is in close. Beautiful glove stop on that one.
Well, this is just a great save from the slot area. I mean, he recognizes where that puck's going. He gives the top of the net, but he takes it away.
Getting into the later stages of this period, the Red Wings have a little breathing room here, but not much as they lead at 3-2. Detroit's got the puck inside the offensive zone. And a stick in the lane ends that direct. Unleashes a cannon! Big time stop there. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Detroit's offense has been in full effect tonight as they continue to lead late in this second period. Compher's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Sizzling shot, and he makes the save. Binnington's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Faceoff looming as both centers get into position. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. St. Louis has the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Grabs control of it at the point. Routine save made by Gibson. Quick pass to Appleton. Compher swooping in on the attack. The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. Hires stick handling in his own zone. Moves it to Gustafsson. Broken up at center by Compher. Scooped up along the wall by Gustafsson. Tosses the puck loose. Feeds it over to Thomas. He carries the puck up along the wing. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Detroit's got possession of the puck. And a great save.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Scrum along the wall. The home team is really under siege here in their own end. Up in front, scores, and hammers that home on the 1T with authority.
Well, we all knew that was coming. How does he have that much time and space? I mean, he is teed up. He is locked and loaded for that delivery, and he makes no mistake, as he usually does. We always talk about the goal scorer, but how about the player moving the puck here, James? I mean, incredible vision and a set of hands to hit the open player.
The Red Wings have extended their lead to 2 here in the late goings of the second.
And they need to stay focused right through this second period. Listen, they've had an outstanding first 2 periods, and they have to finish strong to get to the intermission and reset the tone in the third.
The Blues take it from the side. Back to the goal line. Oh, he steps up with the glove to stop that one. 40 seconds. Detroit's generated a lot of quality scoring chances, which is why they lead here late in the second. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Can't get it to go. Detroit's got the puck in the defensive end. Slides it across to Edvinsson. Quick feed to Fowler. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Puck grab by Neighbors. Detroit's gained possession. They've got some momentum here. Shot! Oh, what a save in front.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Good save.
anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Puck scooped up by Parayko. Gaining momentum up along the side. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control.
Here in the late goings of the period, Detroit's doubled up on them. It's now 4-2. St. Louis wins the draw. Passes it to Parayko. And now he moves it to Joseph. And he takes the dish. Into the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Takes the shot. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Takes a shot. Oh, and a great save by Bennington. St. Louis looks to get things going now with the puck. Detroit's looking to break out of their own end. Feeds the puck across to Kane. They've got the defense outnumbered. Denies him on the slapper. The Blues gain possession. The Red Wings have it in the offensive zone. Across the line and on the attack. Slides the puck down low. The Red Wings have it now. Sends it over to DeBrincat. Second frame almost done. Well, it's in the minute now. Takes that pass back to the point. Denies him with a save. Oh, and another quick stop. Puck picked up by Houston. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. And it's turned aside by Gibson. Whistle blows, stopping the play. DeBrincat's been flagged for cross-checking.
Well, this is just a lack of discipline and emotional control. You can see his frustration. He extends the arms, and he gets a cross-checking call.
As they step into the face-off circle, let's see if they can take advantage on this power play. The Red Wings start with the puck on their own end. The Blues look to start the transition game. And that's stolen by Appleton. And a great read to turn that play aside. Sunfist ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. Detroit's won it, now they'll go on the attack. Long game in front, that's broken up. Here's a short pass to Kyrou. Gains the zone through center. Takes the pass. Dumps it in. Grabbed along the board by Appleton. Puck picked up by Sunfist. And now he passes up to Neighbors. There's the horn. 2 periods down, a third period to go. Stick around and join us for the drama next.
Every playoff game, our team store brings you our item of the game. Stay warm and stylish here at the rink with a scarf tonight priced at just $10. Make sure to stop off at any team store here in the arena. Pick up your specially priced item of the game. Our scarf tonight is just $10. Hurry, as supplies are limited.
kick off this period, trying to kill off this penalty, and they start with possession. Here's a chance. Finds the puck.
What I really love about this power play is it isn't predictable, which means the PK doesn't know where that puck is going. That's how you manipulate it. That's how you open up lanes. And this shot comes from the mid lane or the interior of the ice, and it's buried.
St. Louis has shifted the momentum here in the third, wouldn't you say, Cheryl?
Definitely, James, and I expect that there'll be a lot of shots coming from everywhere and a lot of bodies in front trying to screen the goalie.
Moves it quickly over to Larkin. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James, and I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Love that hit. Here they come on the attack. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Detroit's got a hold of it along the wall. From behind his own cage, he grabs the puck. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Handles the puck. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession. Quick shot. Nice stop by Gibson. And he'll opt to play the puck here. Detroit's got it against the boards. Cuts to the paint. Binnington's got the puck, and he's going to slow things down.
Well, he's slowing things down because his team has been under siege, James. It's the third period. It's a tight game, and he elects to get the whistle. I like this decision. It's the right one. Now everyone can get a rest, and coach can get the right personnel out there.
The Blues take possession off the faceoff. And now he passes it to Broberg. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Neighbors. Detroit's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Cuts up with the stop. Taken by Neighbors. Fultz moving the puck through his own zone. Solid check to slow him down. Skips inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
Gibson's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Quick pass to Cobb. And that's broken up. Moves the puck across to Shen. Moves it to Joseph. Receives the pass. Slides the pass over to Joseph. Feeds the puck to Fultz. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Taken along the wall by Bearbrun. St. Louis plays it along the boards. Detroit's regained possession of the puck. Scrum ensues along the boards. Slides the cross-ice pass. Pass across to Rasmussen. Intercepted at center by Holloway. Drives to the sweet spot. Puck picked up by Broberg. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Pass it up ahead.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Comes up with a monster save in front.
Binnington's doing a great job tonight of showing that goaltending comes in waves. Sometimes you're quiet, and then all of a sudden it gets really busy. But making the big save at the right time is critical, and he has been a foundation, a real strength of this group right now.
Lots of time left in this period. The Red Wings lead it 4-3. St. Louis takes possession off the draw. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. And that's picked off by Appleton.
The Red Wings have been picking off passes left, right, and center. You know the coach is going to like this, but it has to transition to offense because this game's awfully close.
Detroit's benefited from lots of shots on net here tonight, and they lead it early in this third period. And they win the draw on their own end. Joseph lugging the puck. Pushes it across to Tucker. Detroit's got the puck here in the open ice. Shot! And he's able to handle that one. Picked up along the boards by Comfort. St. Louis takes possession of the puck. Detroit's got the puck. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Slides it diagonally to Boomers. From along the boards, moves the puck ahead. Takes the feed at the point. We're going to face off after the puck stays covered up. Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Gibson. And now he tries to get it across to Larkin. And player hauled down to the ice. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up here. And let's see what the call is. The Blues are going to be shorthanded, tripping the call.
Well, when you're looking for a goal, being shorthanded is not ideal. You're also killing valuable time where you can be pressing when you're PKing.
Both teams lining up for the face-off, and it's a chance to see if there's actually some power in this power play.
Well, with their first power play of the game, you don't have to worry about getting in. It's already in there, but you do have to worry about winning the face-off, the most critical piece to possessing the puck. Once they get that possession, they can get the setup and the options that they want.
Sends it in deep. Picked up along the wall by Torchenko. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. And he takes the feed. St. Louis gains possession under man. Slides it over to Suter. Blocked in traffic. The Red Wings have it against the wall. Sider's got it in the defensive end. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. Quick feed down low. Scrum along the boards, they battle for the puck. Feeds it to Suter. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Red Wings gain control of the puck against the wall. And he sends it across to DeBrincat. Coming to the slot. Scores! And the benefit of the extra attacker pays off.
Yeah, utilizing all of that space, James, to their advantage and the recognition and awareness of when to take it to the net. For an effective power play, you have to move the puck around with precision, and you have to create some motion to open up lanes. That's exactly what happens here. They're able to get the puck to the middle of the ice, and that's how they get the goal.
Detroit sending a quick message here early in this third period with that goal, Cheryl. We are not slowing down.
It's not slowing down, and it's entertaining when you provide offense right off the hop. We love to see it, and you know who doesn't? Their opponent.
Along the half wall with the puck. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that.
Binnington's able to put that puck to the corner. It really keeps the puck at harm's way. No second shot opportunity.
And a little physicality ends that threat. Here's a shot. That's gloved by Gibson. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Detroit's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Cox won the draw here in the defensive zone. And he coughs it up with the pass. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end.
Larkin's done a great job of staying the course in this game here, James. You know, he could let the multiple opportunities that he hasn't cashed in on really get to him, but he doesn't. He continues with his persistence and his relentlessness to the net here, and it pays off in dividends as he gets on the board.
Red Wings continue to lead here in this third period. They've been the busier team offensively. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with a tired group that they're playing against.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Detroit's won the face-off deep in their own end. Tries to get the puck to Berggren. The Red Wings played along the boards. Schen's taking the puck now here inside his own territory. Here we go. Lucky rush. And there's the save. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Puck dumped in. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. Quick pass to Kyrou. Takes the feed. Fires it on net. Stop that. What a save by Gibson. Schen's going to play it to the corner. And he comes up with a stop there. Still lots of time left here in this frame. The Red Wings holding down a 5-3 lead in what has been a fun one for hockey fans to watch tonight. Slides the puck over. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Puck sent over to Fowler. Looks to pass it to Parayko. Suter's got it against the boards. And the officials are calling a delayed penalty.
Delayed penalty. They get their opponent running around, James. They wind up scoring, so that's going to nullify their power play, but it doesn't really matter. They got one on that one.
Very effective.
Well, he gets all of this one, and you know that players, they can shoot off one foot from behind them, in front of them, but this one's teed up perfectly right in his wheelhouse, and he gets all of it.
St. Louis has dramatically changed the look of this game here in the third.
Now, two good teams going head-to-head, and this is going to be a nail-biter right to the finish. You can feel the energy after that goal, and hey, who's going to change momentum now?
Long reach breaks up the momentum. Handles the pass. And that banks off a stick. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, what a save on the keeper. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. The Red Wings have looked good tonight, especially offensively here in this third period. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Raymond's picking up momentum through center. The Blues have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And now he angles it across to Thomas. Detroit's got the puck along the boards. The Red Wings gain possession in their own end. Detroit's on the attack. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
Quick feed to Larkin. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. Steps in front of that one. St. Louis has the puck. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Slides it on over to Larkin. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Falk. Here's a chance. Comes up with the stop.
Well, nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
The Red Wings played along the wing. From point blank. There's a great close save by Bennington. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Detroit's got a 5-4 lead here in what has been a thrilling display of offense. The Blues move the puck in the defensive zone. And now it's over to Tucker. Puts it on net. Turned aside with the glove by Gibson. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Denies him again. Takes the feed. Can't keep a hold of it. Here's a short pass to Tucker. Shot! And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Inside the offensive end, now down the left. And that's intercepted by Joseph. Fires it. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Bennington. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. The Blues carry it along the wall. The Red Wings look to start the transition game. And sends it just out of reach. Angles it over to Sundqvist. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. Here's a shot to the wall. That opportunity's rejected. Gibson's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
The Red Wings have been relentless in the offensive zone tonight, and they continue to lead in the third. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. It's a one-goal hockey game in what has been a fantastic display of offense. It's 5-4. Dishes it off. And the legs fogged up blocking that. Sherratt's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Takes a shot. Oh, denies him with the battle save. Sends it in on the attack. Detroit's got a hold of it along the wall. The Red Wings have it now. Nice zone entry from the left. Back to the point it goes. Takes the pass from his goaltender. Puts it in deep. Detroit's got a hold of the puck now.
I've really enjoyed this game tonight, James. It's been tight, it's been fast-paced, defensively structured, and you never know which way it's going to end.
And he feeds it down to Fowler. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. And he gives it over to Sherratt. Detroit's looking to break out. The Red Wings gain control of the puck. From behind the net now, he scoops up the puck. Sent into the offensive zone. The Blues take possession of the defensive end. The Red Wings gain possession along the wall. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Past the midway mark in this period. One-goal game here. 5-4 is where we sit. Detroit's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Shuts him down. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Here's the pass. Oh, what a stop by Gibson. Moves the puck. Detroit's got it along the wall. Moves it in front. And that's intercepted. Takes the puck along the boards. And that's blocked from someone in front. Can't do it. Stop there. Scooped up along the wall by Edvinsson. Detroit's got it in their own zone. And now it's grabbed by Larkin. St. Louis takes possession of the neutral zone. Feeds it over. Oh, what a stop by Gibson. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. Lets it fly. And that goes off a player in front. And that's intercepted by Joseph. Off the post.
The Blues are trying to get themselves back in the game, but you can't do that when you keep wiring it off the post.
That's center ice now. He grabs the puck. Shot! And he gets a chunk of that keep it out. Picked off by Shen.
Game management is everything, and you have to be aware of exactly what that is. And you can't take risks in a game where you're leading. You have to find a way to protect the lead.
Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. St. Louis has possession of the puck. Moves the pass in front. Oh, they couldn't go with that. Quick pass across to Edmondson. And that'll free up the puck. Comper's got the puck in his own zone. Here's a shot. Denies him with the pad. Tries to feed it over to Torchenko. The Blues cross the line and gain the zone. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Cuts to the front. Grabbed along the boards by Shen. Here's a chance. Stopped by the goaltender. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. The Red Wings have continued to put lots of pucks on net, and they lead it here in the third. St. Louis wins the draw here in the offensive zone. And that's stopped by Gibson.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Great defensive effort with the stick. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Red Wings are holding on to a one-goal lead. It's 5-4. Moves it quickly over to Tucker. Handles it along the blue line. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Oh, and a smart heads-up play. Quick pass to Mayu. Blocked in traffic. Detroit's got possession of the puck. Takes a shot. This is the end, and now what a chance there!
Oh, it was a great chance, and one that he will want back. The puck is all around him, though. If he continues to get to the right spots at the right time, you got to figure he's going to put one by the tendon.
Oh, that's the answer there with a fantastic stop.
Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Great positioning in the defensive end. St. Louis moves it quickly along the wing. Great extension on his part to take it away. Moves it to Cobb. Sends the pass over. A little dipsy doodle and he loses possession of the puck.
DeBrinket's trying to get a little too fancy with the puck there, and as a result, he loses it.
Detroit's got the puck. Looking for space inside the D zone. The Red Wings will play it in their own end. On the attack along the boards. The Blues have it behind the cage. Here they come up along the wing. And now he moves it to Sundqvist. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice, and coughs up the puck. Detroit's in transition. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Grabs the puck at center. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Quick feed to Berggren. Sends a pass over. Big stop right there. And the pass is picked off. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. Here's a short pass to Gustafsson. Steps into the offensive end. Quick shot. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. Down the left wing across into the offensive end. Face-off coming up as the puck goes up and over the glass.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Detroit's been the better team offensively tonight. A lot of scoring chances, and they lead it late in this third period. And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Gains the zone through the middle. Makes a move in front. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. And we'll get a face-off. Here in the late goings of the period, we've got a 5-4 game. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Scores! And look at this. Here we go. They have answered back.
Well, they've responded exactly the way the coach and team wanted, to be able to get back on the board, get momentum back in your favor. It's key guys that contribute and have an impact. Well, he had a little bit of time to be able to walk into that one and just snaps it off so fast, and it beats the goaltender.
Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. Larkins won the draw at center. Moves it quickly over to Raymond. And he takes the pass. Traveling for it along the boards. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Redirected in front. The lane was scores. The captain delivers.
You know what I love about this goal, James? It's all heart. He's fighting for every inch of that ice. He may be on his way down. He's stumbling. He's lost his balance. But it's the 100% effort that makes this play even possible.
Detroit's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Oh, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they've just hammered their opponent.
The Red Wings have it against the wall. Raymond's got the puck.
Larkin's a true sniper, James, and he's already got 2 in the game, and you know he's looking for his third.
St. Louis gains the zone. Right on the doorstep. Oh, much respect as he blocks that one. And that pass goes off a stick. We got a whistle offside to call. Detroit's had a lot of success tonight on their scoring chances, and look at the result here late in this third period. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Quick pass to Thomas. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Taken along the wall by Broberg. And now it's to Bushnevich. Pass right back. Slides the puck across to Thomas. The Blues gain the zone. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Moves it to Kane. Saucer feed. Shot. Oh, what a kick save. Tremendous athleticism on the play. Quick feed to Torchenko. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck in their own end. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Comfort. Turns it over. What a steal in his own end. The Red Wings have the puck now. Detroit's looking to break out of their own end. Slides it diagonally to Comfort. The Red Wings will play it from the defensive zone. Detroit's got the puck against the boards. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Moves the puck over to Neighbors. Takes it across the blue line. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Detroit's got the puck in the defensive end. And they'll dump it in. Picked up along the boards by Gustafson. And he saves that one with the glove. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. The Red Wings haven't stopped putting pucks on net, and they lead it here late in the third. The Blues win it in the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Kyrou. Nice zone entry from the right side. Stopped with the blocker by Gibson. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Detroit's offense has not been a problem tonight. They put a lot of shots on net and lead it big time late in this third period. St. Louis wins the draw. Fires one on goal, and he makes the save. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. The centermen glide into position. And they win the draw here in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Rasmussen. And now he tries to get it across to Appleton. They've got numbers here. And that one's turned away. Slows it over across the blue line. This one-sided affair finally nearing the end. Shakes off the coverage. The Blues working around near the back end. And he had the answer on that play. 44 seconds left. 40 seconds left in the period. 37 seconds left on the clock. Quick pass to Fowler. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Moves it to Larkin. And he's knocked off the puck there. And now he angles it across to Holloway. Easily turned aside by Gibson. He scores! Brett Shot comes through.
He gets the shot off the most coveted area on the ice, right in front of the pane. Doesn't allow the goalie to get set up and puts it home.
The Red Wings aren't far from the finish line now as they lead it late in this third period. Sundqvist won the draw here in the open ice. And that's broken up by Van Riemsdyk. Here's a shot. And that goes on towards half a body. Quick shot. Denies him in close. Fires it on net. And that brings an end to this one here this evening. The Red Wings filled the net often in the first, but then just really kind of played back and defended the rest of the way.
Yeah, and it's a bit of a gamble when you sit back on your heels a little bit too much. It can certainly go the other way, but it didn't for them tonight. They were able to close it up and just find a way to win.
Well, hope to see you down the road real soon as we say goodbye here from ringside tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. Good night.